Small actions can be more effective than large gifts. We often think that larger things and people are stronger. We often think that more money is better. We often think that a large gift is better than a small and cheap gift. The long-term relationships are different from this. In our relationships, it is much more effective to give 1 million small gifts over a long time, instead of giving one large gift one time, and to expect good rewards for a long time. The relationships are like plants that need water 1 or 2 times per week. The human mind is like a broken counter. The mind is counting the frequency of the good things. It does not count the amount of the good things. The gaps between the good actions are important too. If we only do good actions all the time without any stop, then the brain will count those good actions as one large action. It is important to understand this. It is much better to do many small investments with many small and positive actions, kind words and a smile. The small emotional investments are also more easy and more comfortable to do, which is always a good thing for the relationship. Less stress is good. It takes a lot less effort to say good things for 5 minutes and to continue to do the daily personal things instead of singing about love and romance for hours. It is more practical, more relaxing, and more effective to do many small and positive actions in our relationships. It's a lot more easy to have some space for the time between the good actions, which is also good for the relaxation between people and emotions. In our relationships, we get used to the things that we get all the time. Too much of something can make us sick. Sometimes it is good to do nothing and to wait for a day or two. After a short break, the small gift or the kind words can become more valuable. The balance of good actions and the space between those actions can create more value for the good actions and emotions between people. We get used to the good things in life. We start to neglect and to pay less attention to the things that are abundant in our life. Emotions and relationships are a soft balance of emotions. The best way to balance the intense romantic attention is to create a break in some time and distance. A few days is perfect for this kind of space. The separation for a few days can create an emotional desire to be together again. This simple trick is not perfect, but it can allow us to have more time and to understand what we like in our relationship. People can never get used to separation if they are in love with each other. epSos.de has seen very old people who want to be together until their last breath. Most of those people enjoy to do things without their romantic partner, and they want their own time and space. Our brain is generating hormones that force us to want to be with other people. Those hormones get released once or twice per day. The rest of the time we want to be creative, productive, and to do different or interesting things. It is possible to use this power of the hormones and to build a relationship with the help of our biology. It is important to know the exact balance and the preference of the romantic partner. This game of separation can break relationships, but it can also heal them if the relationship is very hot and intense. The basic strategy of any relationship is to create good actions and use kind words like a daily gift, with the space between those gifts. If we eat the sweet sugar all day long, then this will not be good. The same is with the sweet words in our relationships. We need to rest our emotions before we can enjoy them again. Some people need more space and more time. The most practical couples need about 6 to 8 hours of separation before they can enjoy their relationship. It's perfect for the day at work and the romance at home. Some people never separate and still love to be together, but those people are very rare. Most of us need to rebuild our emotions. The sexuality and the emotions are in control of our world. The sexuality is very complicated. The male sexuality is different from the female sexuality. The female sexuality is about security, safety, and emotions. The male sexuality is about dominance, energy, pleasure, and constant desire. There is a large difference between the male and the female sexuality. This difference can break relationships very well. There are very few couples that can create a good balance of sexuality in the relationship. It is complicated and does require many years of respect, love, and work. It is much easier to create a good atmosphere outside of the sexuality because life can offer much more than sexuality and physical pleasure alone. We spend more time with food, entertainment, travel, sleep, work, and cleaning than we spend on sexuality, but our world is dominated by sexuality. It is like a trap that our evolution did fall into a long time ago. Why do we run after our desire for a completed sexual life when most of our life is not about sexuality at all? We buy things that will attract a romantic partner. We work hard for the money so that we can attract a romantic partner. We go to the places where we hope to meet a romantic partner. We buy clothing and we paint our face so that we can be more attractive for our romantic partner. All of this is connected to emotions and to sexuality. It is complicated, but also wrong. The sexuality is very important for the healthy relationship, but the sexuality is only one part of the relationship. There is many other things that we can enjoy and to create together. Art, entertainment, food, travel, gardening, sport, books, work, friendships, ocean waves, warm showers, flowers, the sun, the sea, and the clean air. All of those things can be outside of the sexuality, but we neglect them. The balance between the sexuality and the other things in the relationship is very important for the balance of happiness in the relationship. If there is no balance, then the relationship can break. It is like a complex game. There is no logic or any simple plan that can help everybody in their situation of life. The basic idea is to treat each other well, to say nice words to each other, to care and to help. The main idea is to create a strong friendship and to create a positive atmosphere in the relationship. This atmosphere is a good space where love can grow. We all search for this love, but we fail so many times to grow this love because there are millions of things that appear and disappear in our life. Only the strongest minds can win this game of balance between biology, expectations, frustrations, sexuality, daily life problems, and the desire for love. It is like a maze that we all walk and cannot find the exit. It is an interesting game, and many good things were created in the process of this game. Many people were born because their parents were trying to create love and to build a good family. It is not possible to say if there is any good reward at the end of this game of love, but it is possible to say that this romantic game is exciting and challenging. It is a complex game and we love it. This audio guide for romance is one small part of the book of epSos.de for how to build true love and romance in a world of constant change. Thank you for supporting the Creative Commons movements, and remember to say kind words to the people around you.
This is a comfortable adventure into the deep state of meditation with epSos.de. It's free to use and free to share under the Creative Commons license. Let's meditate together. Become comfortable. Lay flat on your back if you can. Close your eyes. You can use a soft towel or a soft t-shirt for protecting your eyes against the light. Be comfortable. Say to yourself that everything will be well. Relax your body. Breathe comfortably. Feel your head. Fall back into the center of your brain. Be slow. Fall back into the center of your mind. Focus on the center of your brain. Put a hand on top of your chest. Feel the beat of your heart. Listen to this beat. Listen to the pattern of your heart with your hand and your mind. Feel your lungs. Feel the center of your brain. Be comfortable. Fall back into the back side of your brain. Feel the back of your head. Fall deeper into the back. Feel your legs. Feel your feet. Feel your arms. Feel your hands. Be comfortable. Relax your body. Slow down your brain. Listen to the beat of your heart with the back of your brain. Fall back into your brain. Fall as you can. Feel your spinal cord. Relax your mind. Feel your body from within your brain. Fall deep into the backside of your brain. Listen to the sounds inside of your body. Fall into the backside of your brain. Feel nothing. Fall back without effort. Fall to the back side of your brain. Feel your body with your brain. Become comfortable. Stay there as long as you want